Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They would love to face this team more often. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Now here's Okongwu. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Johnson. The Mavericks pull it in. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Young from long range. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Dallas. Doncic outside. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Stolen by Young. Here's Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Here's Young. The Mavs get their last shot to go. The kick out to Johnson. And stolen by Williamson. On the take. Pass to Abaji. Off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And here's Okongwu for three. Knocks down the long J.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide-open guy.
Here's Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Young from long range. They grab their own miss. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Clock at 2. Okongwu, no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
There's Young with the three. Young missing again.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Pass to Capella. Crafty move. And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Outside Young. 4-3. Back to Murray. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Bufkin. The three is up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Mavericks leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Abaji from outside the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Bay. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Still coming into his own. Sadiq Bey showing he can hit it from mid-range.
It's Doncic with a drive. Here's Abaji from behind the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Bufkin. Capella with a block. It's 2-on-1. Here's Abaji. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Trent. Back to Jones. From the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Picked by Murray. Back to Young. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Second shot opportunity. They kick it out to Murray. Right side Young. And here's Okongwu for 3. Sinks the tray. Okongwu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
Trent outside. Jones sets a screen. Pass to Morris. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Young. Oh, the floater is good for Young.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
When you take a look at the Atlanta Hawks, a team that wants to get back to being a heavyweight Smitty.
BA, we all remember their magical run in 2021 to the Eastern Conference Finals. That Hawk squad was hungry, and not to just get back there, but get to the NBA Finals.
And Dallas calls time here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. There's a screen. Doncic outside. Pass to Jones. Fires the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oh, there's the alley. The steal. To the paint. It's intercepted. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Exum. Still without a bucket. Pass to Jones. Doncic outside. Jones sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Lively grabs the miss. The Hawks trailing. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Abaji, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A natural point guard at 6'6", the playmaking of Exum will only get better with time.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Lively. Down low. Bay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bay's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Bufkin, guarded by Doncic. Here's Bufkin. To the inside. He shoots. Outside for Bay. Another three for Atlanta.
Sadiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's good from Doncic. Atlanta making some changes here. Both shots good from the strike.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They lead by 1. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Jones from outside. Rebound Atlanta. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes
all night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
No hesitation from DeJounte Murray. He just goes off once he starts downhill.
Jones from outside. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Jones has got 7 points in the game. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Pass to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Now Murray. Now Okongwu, defended by Jones. And Okongwu gets a 3. He's got 11.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Johnson. Tries again. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Johnson. Outside Young. Back to Johnson. No luck on that one. Good D by Williamson. The Mavericks leading. Inside. Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And here's Young. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
And Dallas calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Back to Young. Another shot. Capella with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Jones from outside. And that's collected by Trae Young. Murray deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
On the attack, Morris. Jones. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Young inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll. Absolutely impeccable.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Morris for 3. Dallas no good that time either. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. That shot off. The Mavericks trailing. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Pass to Bay. Here's Lively. Back to Bay. Here's Buffkin. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top, leading by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks leading. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stripped it away. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Jones.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Hawks on D. Jones sets a screen. Throws it up high. And he jams it home with authority.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Fires for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Bay. Here's Lively. Here's Buffkin. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Doncic with it. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Griffin with it to the paint. Bay left side. Jones with the block. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple. And here's Griffin outside. Dives for it. And they recover it. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Young looking for an opening. That one a little long.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now Young. From deep. Here's a Kongwu. Second chance effort. Hunter on the wing. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Okongwu, no good. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Jones. Kicks it to Doncic. Jones sets a screen. On the wing, Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu with the rebound. Now here's Young. Down low. Doncic grabs the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And the basket by Abaji.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Here's Young. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Hunter for three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
It's stolen by Kongwu. Murray from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic right side. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Young. Atlanta again missing. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. So,
wait a second. That was insane.
So disrespectful.
Competitive, confident, Zion taking over.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And so the Mavericks take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
mouth like Pac Doc, coach on the merge. Yeah. I've been patient. Looked at me for motivation, no more waiting. I got them hating. Turn down more advances. Don't have no time to treat me basic. I do what I want. Your crew in the. I eat them for lunch. Check on his heart, adrenaline rush. Keeping it playing, don't get him crushed. Been locked in, I ain't do much. She wanna choose me, love her. I'll forever hold it down. I can never give up. This a
everyone. Is in their seat here in San Francisco as the Warriors look to grab a home win on their floor. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to the Timberwolves. Now here's Paul. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Doncic with it. Kuminga picks him up. Out to Doncic. A shake. And the dunk by Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Paul. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the 3 look so easy.
There's Williamson with the 3. Green with the rebound. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court, Brent, and I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former defensive player of the year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Williamson outside. Another miss by Williamson.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 1, Michael Porter.
Now here's Paul. There's a screen by Porter. Curry on the wing. It's good from about 19 feet. That's 10 points for Stephen Curry.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The drive by Doncic. To halt the run, Porter pulls it in.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Now Doncic. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Dallas again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. And the shot goes down. Porter's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Mavericks pull it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And finished off by Porter.
And that's a great idea. Just throw the lob anywhere and let Porter go get it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Loads it up for Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Doncic right side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Once again, that nation, your Warriors.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And the wide open shot from Green. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a field.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Pass to Capella, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
So much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Outside Curry. Curry on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Mavericks with the rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Trent can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. They would have given another chance at it.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Get out and make some noise once again for your...
And so it's Dallas with you. They trail by 14. And here is Doncic. He has 6. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's a screen by Porter. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
To the inside. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but, man, he's going to make plays, too.
Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Here's Porter, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That's to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 21.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
There's a screen by Porter. And a nice play by Curry as he scores. 24 points for him.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And again, Dallas turns it over.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Warriors leading by 19 and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Inside, and Jones slams it in.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Hall for three. Another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The drive by Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Doncic. From outside the arc, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. It's a very good look and converts. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick and roll possession he plays in.
18 feet out. No good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Warriors leading by 17. There's a screen by Noel. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors.
Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Once again, the nation, your Warriors squad.
Green, the screen. Pass to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. Curry's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 17. To the paint. And stolen by Wiggins. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. The Mavericks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And he ends up missing both free throws. Warriors leading by 17. On its way from Curry for 2. Nice shot from the wing. Curry's got 26 points.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Here's Jones. Dallas calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Morris outside. Here's Capella, and he banks in the layup. Capella's got his third basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Now the Mavericks moving it up.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Good on the triple. He has 29.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Pass to Jones. The Warriors pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Trent with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Now Morris. To the middle. Here's Capella. Over Green. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Here's Capella. Great D that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They have a 19-point lead.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Capella, and he lays it straight in. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Capella with the bucket. And 12 points for Clint Capella.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Curry. Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Just 3 to shoot. Porter with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Morris with the ball. Down low. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Warriors leading by 20. There's a screen by Porter. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drains the 3-pointer. Curry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Paul looking around. Left side Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
The three for Doncic. Green with the rebound. Curry on the wing. From past the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 43 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
Up top, Curry. Here's the floater. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. It's stolen by Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. You know, we talk so much, Brian, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out. Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a 3, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from. He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, well, that make right there, that could change things.
Offensive rebound.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Porter with the steal. Green inside. And Curry has it in the corner. Stolen by Exum. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Basket good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Green, the screen. From the wing. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
The try by Williamson. The Warriors pull it in. 124 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the basket by Jones.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer at his position.
Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, trying to find Green. He's got it now. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being